Okay, we are back. We are going to do just a practice game. The nice thing is when you select the scenarios, you randomly pick one of these cards of the 3 or 4. And there's really no story, so we're just going to do a practice game. So we're not going to record our results on the chart. We haven't set our team name. This will be a good thing too to see if we really want to, again, use these characters, I think. So this is our very first game. We haven't done anything except the setup. All right, so I'm just going to give Danny a brief explanation and the rest of you as well. All right, so what we need to do is collect these 3 shards. We don't have to like carry them. I think once we pick them up, they just go there. Doesn't say anything like to complete the portal crawl, players must explore the boss portal tile and defeat the level 4. So we do need to get there.
Yeah.
Boss portal tile may not be explored until all 3 have been collected from the map. To collect portal shards, you must explore an environment with a portal shard, adding it to the portal shard tile. So yes. So if you go to that tile, it will automatically just go. You don't have to like put it on your player board and carry it. All right, so we're going to start the first player. We do our loot die, number 11, and a 1. All right, so I will be going first. Okay, so we really don't do anything with this yet until we encounter a minion. So if we go through our cheat turn order, it says spend salve is the first thing to do. All right, and so if we needed to heal, now we can go above 15 or no 10 above our normal health or starting health, because one of the FAQ at the back, that was normal. 10 above your starting health. So you could use a salve to heal, and right now our salves are 3 health plus 1 if we have a portal shard, or per portal shard collected. So I think that's either one of us.
Yeah. Okay,
so that's not going to do any good. All right, so move. We can move any distance across explored environments to unexplored. So right now everything is unexplored. So for me to move, I'm only going to be able to move 1 tile at a time, or at least 1 tile. So let's go ahead then. I guess let's go ahead and start with the loot. So as soon as we do this, we take the tile. It was green. All right, so then what we do is, even though I collected it, I will just double check. Even though I collected that. Okay. Discovery reward, the loot should, okay. All right, so basically, I thought it automatically said that everybody did that one. I know there's spots that everyone did. But here it says, to discover heroes gaining loot should roll their loot die, compare the results. No, I've read this. There's lots of things in here. I thought for sure that we all got that. Okay. Yes, it says this is talking about a minion, but it does say, however, whenever a loot chest is opened, it has something for all heroes. All right, so we're each gonna roll that D20. Great, I got a 1.
10.
Okay, so a 1 for me is a +1. This is an attack modifier. So I can spend that anytime to add an attack. And you got 10?
Yeah.
All right, you get 2 health. Okay, so we do that first. We take whatever tokens are on the card first. Okay. Oh yeah, it does say right there, explore. With all players rolling their loot, like, okay, now we just flip over the environment tile. And this game's gonna take us quite a bit longer than any of the others. All right, so the cave. So we go ahead and add 1 gold. Okay. And then it says, which order do we go? Increase the gold dial. Deal with the mandatory actions or optional. Gain Parasite. Is that what that said? Okay, Parasite is the spider one. Great. And according to this great chart on the back, Parasite. During the upkeep phase, if the player inflicted this, they affect 1 damage. Additionally, if they spend a positive effect to successfully prevent or avoid damage, remove Parasite and they receive 3 as an isolated, undefendable damage. Okay. All right. Great. All right. So I'm here now. We're gonna draw. It has a minion on it, so we draw a green minion, and it's engaged with me. So we'll go ahead and put him here. This minion here. Okay. So go ahead and take the health dial. Has 9 health and 1 CP for that minion. No, just 1 dial. They're flip-flopped, so one side is health, one side is CP. So you need 2 dials.
How much health?
9 health and 1 CP. All right, so I'll go ahead and keep these here since this is engaged with me now. All right. Okay, so now, as soon as that happens, the minion's set up and then engage in battle. So now we go through the minion battle. So I can heal myself if I need to. This minion does not have first strike, so it will not go first. All right, so now I go ahead and we basically do a dice thrown match. All right, so we basically start with the upkeep phase. So this, again, negative effect. During your upkeep phase, if a player is inflicted with this token has a spot positive effect, they receive a damage. Additionally, if they spend a positive, so if I was to successfully prevent or avoid damage, remove Parasite and they receive 3 damage. So basically, to prevent, so I can't use anything to prevent or damage, which sucks because that's what my thing does. Oh, so the upkeep phase, I'm going to take it 1 and 1. So I'm going to draw a card. All right, and then I get a synth on my upkeep phase. All right, so now it's time to upgrade myself before we battle. Okay, so let's see. I have 3 points. Let's put the gold over here. So I have 3 points to spend so far. All right, I'm going to upgrade the schematics for 1. Okay, and then I'm going to spend 2 for overclock, and that exhausts my pool of points. And then I'm going to sell this one for 1. All right, so now we are going to do a normal dice thrown. So I'm going to go to my offensive roll phase, which we don't have a lot of room here. Okay, well, there's my schematics that I just upgraded. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with that. Gain 2 CP. Draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw an upgrade and an action. Heal 2, so I can go above. We can go to 28 this scenario. And gain 4 synth. Now the bad thing about that is I obviously did not do an attack.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's good or bad, but that's going to help me set up. Okay, so we'd resolve that. So now, well, because I didn't do that, the minion is not going to. Well, let's see. No, I think the minion will still attack me. I don't think it's like dice thrown where it goes that. During the minion step and defensive. Okay. All right, so yeah, it's still going to go. All right, so the minion has an upkeep phase. There's no negative status effects for that. It does not get in CP like we normally do. It does not get that. And it doesn't get a main phase. It goes right to the offensive roll. So go ahead and take your 5 chaos dice. Now what you want to try and get is 2 slashes, 2 stars, and a burning dice. That's your, she gets the normal 3 rolls, so you're going to try and do that. But if you get this, you can also do that. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. Let's put the gold over here. We'll put the scenario, so I guess let's put that there. We know it's with me, so you're trying to get those. So go ahead and roll your dice. Okay, so you're trying to get 2 stars and 2 claws.
I got 2.
And a burning die. So so you would re-roll one of those trying to get the claws. Okay, so there's the claws. All right, so if we look at this, it says ram if you got all of those, which you did. Now at this point I could spend cards. I could alter the dice just like I normally would. Okay, so I'm going to force you to roll that 6. Helping hand, force an opponent to re-roll a die. Okay, but you had one more, the minion had one more roll left, correct?
Yeah. Okay,
so you could again, just like before, re-roll that for 6. Okay, do any of these match then?
I got the second one.
The second one? Okay. So that is 6 damage to me. So now I go to my defensive roll. All right, which I do 4. Okay. I gain a synth for each gear. So I'm maxed out. A lightning, I inflict nanite on this minion. We'll go ahead and put those there. So I inflict that on there. Okay, however, I'm going to take 6 damage since I don't have any prevention right now. So I go down to 22. All right, so once we do that, does the minion have some type of upkeep at the end? Okay. Activate your defense ability, which I did. Okay, and the minion doesn't do any discard phase because there's nothing there to discard or anything. Okay, so I would say that that turn is done. All right. Should I have spent my synth and stuff before my hero step? Yeah, I should have done all that. So I should have done another main phase. How much did I get from my thing? 4 synth? Oh, so I didn't really have any synth before all of that ended, so, okay. Yeah, I didn't have really anything to do at that point. Okay, so my turn is done. Again, this is taking a little longer just because we're figuring out a little bit as we go. All right, so now this minion's engaged with me. So if Danny, she can move, unfortunately, she could move to either of these, so you could move to either of those, or you could come down here and you could help with that battle.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I could do good damage, I guess.
Okay. So now you're engaged. We're both engaged with this, so now you would start your turn like you normally would. So you probably don't want to do any healing, so you could spend your salve, but you probably don't want to do that now.
No. I'm gonna play double up to draw 2 cards. Okay. I'm gonna already used one, that. And then I'll play light it up for 2.
Okay.
Inflict powder keg.
Okay.
That guy. And then I'll roll.
Okay. Lots of booty.
I do have X marks the spot. Doesn't really do damage. Actually, yeah, I'll try that. Free booty. Gain 1 CP and roll 3. Do 2 times every sword or cutlass. Undefendable, so 4 undefendable against him.
Okay. Alright, so since it's undefendable, it does no defensive roll, so 9 down to 5.
And since I rolled my skull, I gain a cursed doubloon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you'd finish your turn, sell cards, upgrade, discard cards for CP at this point. You'd finish out your normal turn.
I'll be done.
Okay, alright, so now the minion will go.
I'm guessing I would remove them as normally after I attack.
Yeah, your turn is done. Yeah. Okay, so the minion's gonna go. So I'm doing the minion, so I'm trying to get 2 and a flaming dice. One more roll. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So that's a 7 damage and inflict entangle. So you're gonna get entangled. Okay, so you do your defensive roll as normal. So 7 so far.
I do 2 back.
Nice.
Gain 1 CP. And then prevent 2 with that. So how
Okay.
much was he doing? 7?
Yeah.
So I only take 5, and then I gain another cursed wound because I've attacked.
Okay. Alright, so you take 5 damage. I wonder if this, we probably should have rolled for that nanite. Because it started its turn.
Yeah.
So I'll roll that. On a 6, it would have taken a damage. And it's gone. Actually, and then your powder keg.
Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, we did roll for that.
Actually, no, you inflicted it before. Or no, you inflicted it, then its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a 5.
Nothing.
Nothing, okay. Yeah, because it's going to start its turn there. Okay. So, it attacked you, you defended. So that turn is done, your turn is done. Okay, so it'll be back to me. So the starter 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, I can gain 1 synth. Okay, so I definitely need to... Now this wither says, anybody with a positive status effect. Technically, these synth is a positive status effect, so I think I need to take a damage from that. And then if I use something to prevent damage, I take 3 more. That's what that says. If a player inflicted with this token has a positive status effect, they receive 1 damage. Additionally, if they spend a positive status effect to successfully prevent or avoid damage, remove it and take 3. Okay, so I need to build me some bots. Alright, so at any time, so I'm going to spend 2 to build the attack bot. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to spend all 2. I'm going to spend 6 of them and get all my basic bots out. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Or it's technically not my turn. That's not my turn. Sorry. 2, 4, 5, 6. It's technically not my turn yet. It's my turn, but not to do anything here.
Yeah.
It's my turn to explore. Okay. All right. So, we have to battle. We can't do anything if there's that, so I do have to. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, 2, 4, 6. It's two nanites to build a robot. So I'm just going to spend them all, build them all now.
Synth.
Draw. I'm going to draw an upgrade, gain a point. Okay, let's see. Let's hold on to those. Well, Okay, let's spend 2 to upgrade my small straight. 1 point left. Okay, I need to hold on to that point. Okay, so here we go. So I just need 2 damage to kill the bot. Well, there's my schematics again. If I can at least do an attack, then my robot can do an extra 3. I've got this if I need to, but I need to hit some damage.
You almost got Eureka.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I need a wrench for Eureka. That is a 7 damage. There we go. Thank you.
It's plenty of damage.
Yep. Okay. Well, unless it's defended. So gain 3 synth.
They only prevent 2. It's not a...
Well, he's got this.
Oh.
They'll do a defensive roll,
Yeah.
technically. Okay. And then so that's going to be gain 3 synth, then 7 damage. If your offensive roll, so I'm going to activate a bot. Takes me 2 to activate a bot, so that's, oh, I don't need to. I'm already doing 7.
Yeah.
All right, so do your defensive roll, which is 2 dice. Okay, 2 claws.
I don't think it does anything.
You needed the stars and the burning dice. So that minion is dead. Go ahead and put it on the bottom. There's your stack there. Oh, wait, we need its reward. We each get a green loot chest. Or green, I don't need to hand it out. So we're going to go ahead and roll our loot die. 17.
4.
Okay, 17, add 3 to our gold. I got gold for 17. You have to hit 18, 19, or 20 to get a loot card. What'd you get?
4.
4. So you gain a +2 attack token. Okay, so I'll finish my turn. Let's go ahead and let's spend 3 to upgrade the electro bot. Okay, and all right, so I'll finish, so that's the end of my turn. I think do I get to do my move and explore step then? So the minion didn't defeat me. Because that would be nice to know. That's a lot of time wasted if I don't get to go again. Or if I don't get to do. I know you can explore if you're engaged, but now I'm not engaged. Can I go back and do my steps since I did not do any of that? Obviously, it does say if you and the minion are still alive, the next player takes their turn. You remain engaged with the minion on your next turn unless another hero defeats it before the start of your next turn. If you defeat the minion, the active player receives the indicated reward. However, a loot chest, blah, blah, blah. What do you think? Okay. If you become engaged or begin your turn already engaged with the minion, you must battle and defeat the minion. Well, that just says you must battle and defeat the minion before you may move again. I'm almost sure I read that somewhere though. That's boss battle. This is all conclusion and loot cards, loot chests, game modes. All right, I spent a few minutes looking for the rule book. There's only a couple things that make me think that you don't do it afterwards. It says you must battle and defeat the minion before you may move again, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's nothing in these steps that say if the minion is defeated, go back. There's also something that says here, you cannot, it says choose not to move, meaning you have to move on your turn. It says you must move on your turn if you are not already engaged with the minion. So I think you have to go with these steps because it does say only if engaged. So I think if you're engaged, you skip those first 4. So unless I hear differently, then we will go ahead with that. So that means it's your turn.
Okay. So I can move.
So if you've moved now, so the rules of movement is you can move. It's not just like 1 or 2. You can move all the way to here, or obviously to there.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go here.
Okay, so you collect the salve. And then we flip this over. Okay. Read it out. What does it say?
Spawn this and
4?
yeah, I think.
Yep. Okay, alternatively pay 5 CP and spawn a purple instead. If desired, you can sell cards at this time if you need to. So
Well, I mean-
how many CP do you have?
2.
So you could sell, what it's saying is you could sell 3 cards to draw purple instead. Otherwise we're getting this Whispering Death with 30 health. You usually have a ton of CP. This would have been perfect
Yeah.
a couple turns from now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so draw purple instead then. All right, what's the top health in combat?
16 health and 4 CP.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see if there's anything. Okay. All right, so if it doesn't roll anything, it says on passive, on failed offensive roll, deal 2 undefendable damage and heal 1. So if he doesn't, so he's a holy zealot. Okay, so go ahead and start your turn. Draw a card, get a CP. So you could heal now if you wanted to, also before you start the battle. Well, that's right before you. So you take your turn first. Or no, spend salve. So salve right now is healing 3 plus a shard, so you could heal 4.
Salve. It's salve.
It's salve.
Salve?
Yes, it's called salve.
Okay.
Trust me. So you could heal yourself 4 for each token.
I think I should.
Okay, so go ahead and heal yourself 4. This enemy does not have first strike now. Go ahead and do your hero steps. So gain your CP, draw a card, all that stuff. Upgrades.
What does the entangle do?
Entangled. Not good. A player inflicted with this token gets 1 fewer roll attempts. And then remove this. I think you would have lost that after. I think you had a step afterwards. All right, did you fight the minion twice?
No, I only fought it once.
So this is the end of your, okay, so this, yeah. So these can be a little tricky of knowing when your turn is done or not.
Okay. Roll. Numbers 1, 2, 4. I think I'm gonna try with walk the plank.
Okay,
I'm gonna need 1 sword.
there you go.
Okay. With stealing, I guess I could steal
Yeah,
this.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Steal how many?
1.
1, yep.
Since I don't have any cards. that wouldn't work. Then 7 damage.
Okay. Now with the plus tokens, we can only have so many of them too, so we don't want to stack those up. So it says limit of 2, so you might as well spend that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.
9, okay. All right, so his defensive roll is 4 dice. Okay, slashes and stars. Okay, so on slashes, doesn't say times per slash, so just deal 1 damage back. On the star, prevent 2, and a burning dice he would have also prevented 2. So he prevents 2 of the damage that he just took.
7.
7, okay. Let's see, 16. Down to 9, okay. All right, so now finish your turn. Sell cards, all that normal stuff, remove tangled. You would remove a token or cursed doubloon.
I'll be done.
Okay. All right, so get rid of your tangled because your turn's done. Yep, at the conclusion remove. So we need to, yeah, a little bit more keeping track. All right, so now he's going to do an attack. He wants 3 stars and 2 slashes. Well, pretty close. Okay, so we're going to try 1. Okay, there it is. All right, so he did the Zealous Combat, 7 damage and roll 3 dice. So 7, and then whatever these 3. So this is 1 time, so that's 9 damage. Plus 2 is 11 damage. Woo! So 11 damage. Lots of combat points, yeah.
Do 1 back.
Okay.
Take 11.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then, oh, you've already finished your turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we need to remember we finish our turns completely before the minion goes. All right, so back to me then. Again, I don't do anything yet. So do I come down you and see if I can smack this guy, or do we want to try and...
So you could go to here if you
So I could go, yeah, I could go to here. Yes,
Or there.
or to here. Right. But I couldn't go, you know, you can't go straight. So you can move through any explored tile. So do you need help with that on your next one? He's only got 8 left. It seems like if we're always both ganging up on the guys, it'll take forever to get through this.
Yeah, I think I can do it.
I mean, the nice thing is I can easily move very quickly if I had to. You know, I don't have to go like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then wait.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over for this shard. So I'm going to go to this tile here. The town fountain. Okay, so there'll be a green minion for me. Discard a card randomly. All other heroes draw a card. Well, that's not very nice. Okay, so I have to discard 1 randomly.
I guess we should.
Yeah. Need 2 more dials. That's why there's only 4 dials, because only 1 minion per person.
Yeah.
All right, so I have to discard an upgrade. Okay. 12 and 0. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start my turn then. My hero step, I gain this, draw a card. All right, since I have a status effect, I have to take a damage. For my wither, I need my... Okay, all right, 12 damage. I don't know if I can take him out in 1. Okay, so I'm going to do inflict nanite on this guy for 1 CP. That'll help with damage. I've got a plus bonus. Well, I might be able to. Okay, Alright, so
Can
let's...
I try an all-in-one?
I'm gonna try. I need something like Eureka plus my bot plus my attack token. Well, all wrenches is not gonna do that. It's a bad start. 1, 2, 1s, 3s, and 5s. Move this loot die. That's a very bad start. Because the most my wrenches do is 5 damage, plus maybe my electro bot. Not very much. All right, let's keep 2 of the wrenches and the gear.
$10.
Yeah. Is Logan at Smith's?
Yeah.
Or Albertsons? Dang it. This could be nothing. Yeah, okay, same thing there. Okay, 1, 2,
3.
I got a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Wrenches, nothing really works, so I have to go with the Spanner Strike. 3 damage, I will spend that to activate my bot. So at least it's 6. And then I'm gonna, it says roll a die or spend a synth to roll 3. I could do some extra here. So far 6 damage. On a wrench, add, well, it's not a time, so add 1 more damage. On a gear, add 2 more. So 9 damage. 9 damage, 10. Okay, so 10 damage. All right, his defensive roll is 3 dice. No, he hasn't done it yet. Okay, so you're rolling 3 dice. The Starburst will deflect 1 damage. And then a dice, we get gold. So he defends 1 damage. So what do we say is 9?
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes down to 4. Okay. All right, so now he will, oh, I finished my turn. Man, I wish I'd get rid of that wither. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so go ahead. So he activates roll a die for the nanite.
1.
On a 6. Oh, so this one doesn't do damage. It only 6 removes it.
Yeah.
I have to activate a bot to do it. Okay, so 6 would remove it. Okay, so go ahead. You want a slash, 2 starbursts, and a dice. Yee, it's right there. Okay, do I want to change? I can't. Okay. So that's 5 undefendable damage. Okay, so I'm gonna do Robo Revenge, spend a point, prevent 2 of it.
So only.
So it'll be 3 damage. And inflict nanite. So 3 damage to me. So 17 for me. Okay. Alright, my turn is done. Alright, so you have to fight. So go ahead and do your turn card, CP.
I think I'm gonna need to spend
Yeah.
this off per
Salve.
How much? 4?
4, yeah, right now it's 4. 3 plus 1 for each shard we've collected. Yeah.
And to do that now.
You got a ton of combat points. As always.
I'm gonna do feed the fish for 3. So to powder, okay, I got up to 3 different opponents. So would I be able to do it on him?
That's technically not your opponent. There is some rules here, let me see. Cards and abilities that affect multiple opponents may be applied to multiple minions, regardless of who they're engaged with. Yeah, I knew there was something, yeah.
You both get 1. And that's that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll roll. Need 8.
8 damage.
Yeah. Already have fixed marks the spot. 1, 3, 4. Sucks. I guess I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll steal one of his CP.
You sure you don't have any cards to help you? You have lots of CP.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
And then 7 damage.
Okay, so what's his defense?
4.
4. Okay.
2 times every burst.
Oops. So he's going to deal 2 damage back to you. Prevent 2 for each starburst, yeah. So you prevented 4 damage. How much did you have?
7.
So you take 3. Yeah, these minion battles seem to take... Well, this is what, a purple minion? Yeah, it is a purple minion. So he started with 16 versus 12, okay. Alright, so now he will activate, so he has to roll for powder keg, right?
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. Takes 3.
Okay. So the powder keg's removed. Alright, so he's trying to get 2 slashes, 3 sunbursts. There's 2 slashes. Oops. There's a die that didn't get rolled. Okay, there's a starburst. Sunburst, whatever, I don't know. Ooh, that's right there. Okay.
They're beating me up.
Yeah. We've always hit their objective rolls. Okay, 7 damage and roll 3. Maybe that's why we need to gang up on these guys.
Yeah.
So 7 damage. This slash is 1 more. Or times, yeah, so 1 more damage, 3 more, and then he heals 2. So heal him 2, and 3 damage plus what he was doing. So 10.
Well, if I don't defend any of this, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prevent.
All right, so what happens is you don't die, but what I can do...
He does take 3 though.
A teammate must immediately spend a salve to heal you up to 1. Alright, your turn's done. Alright, unfortunately now I can't help you because I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, we go immediately. I'm not going to heal. So I'm going to draw. Okay, mine has 4. Oh, let's see, he's not activating. So I can activate my, I gain a synth for my turn. Take a damage for being withered now. Or whatever that is. Wrenches. 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going for a straight.
No, wrong order.
Oh. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I got zap, inflict nanite. So he has a total of 3. You can only have 3. So what I can do... inflict nanite, deal 9 damage. Then activate 1 bot, so I'm going to activate the nanite bot, which is another 5 damage.
That's plenty.
Well, yeah, so do the defensive roll. So it's 9 plus 5, so 14 damage. 3 dice.
Can't defend any, I don't know.
He can prevent. He needed the starburst or sunburst to prevent on the dice. Heroes lose 1 gold, but he's toast. Okay, put him, green loot. So we grab the green loot. Ooh, 20. And a 1. You get a +1 marker. I get a rare loot. Now the rare card, I just pull off the deck. And I don't get that yet. That's not till the end of the game. I have to decide if I want to spend money to get that. All right. So according to what we think that my turn should, well, let's see, I would end by selling anything if I wanted, or upgrading. I don't have enough synth. Okay, so my turn's done. All right, I think what we'll do there is we're going to stop the video there. That gives you guys a good idea of how the game is played. And then we'll continue playing because I think we're going to be here for another hour or so. It's going to be a little while. It's taking us a little while to figure out the first gameplay, but that hopefully gives you an idea of how, at least, again, we're kind of counting this as a practice anyways for ourselves. We're probably not going to keep any of the loot or anything. We're just doing this as a practice as well and so forth there. So we'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.